Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Kyle, and in this video, we're going to be dealing with the potential of NFTs. It's really important. Basically, what this entire course is going to teach you is that it comes down to two things: research plus timing, which is equal to money. We are in the very early stages of the NFT boom. So with the proper research and the right timing, you could potentially make $500 to $1,000 per day. With big names like Mark Cuban, Gary Vee, Logan Paul actively promoting NFTs, the sky is the limit. So let's go over some data as to why it's like that. Oh, and by the way, $500 to $1,000, that's just hitting the surface. So first of all the big guys like Facebook, Microsoft, even McDonald's, they're all joining this space. So I think you know that Facebook rebranded itself to Meta. If you look over here, they made a page, so they're really pushing for it. So they want to be on the top of this whole NFT boom. I don't know if you've seen this movie, Ready Player One, but that's essentially where we're going. And it's going to happen in the next few years. And a lot of people are going to make a lot of money in the next few months. Maybe even in the next few years. So you've got Facebook that just rebranded itself to Meta. So you've got Microsoft also over here, and they've also entered the metaverse. They're trying to bring in Microsoft meetings with 3D avatars. It's already here and it's happening right in front of our eyes. It's like the 90s when the internet boom happened. Then you've got McDonald's giving away free NFTs. You have Nike. They just filed for a patent for virtual clothing. Essentially, it's Ready Player One. There's also an anime that sort of popped off because of this. It's called Sword Art Online. Essentially, you put on this virtual gear and you get into the space. You'll be in the virtual world. It's already happening. All of these big companies trying to get in, and they're all going to make it happen. Is the metaverse the future? Definitely, it is. 100%. Everyone's on board and it's happening right before our very eyes. But that doesn't matter to you. What should matter to you is, how are you going to capitalize and make money off of this? Let's go over to OpenSea. OpenSea is the most popular site right now for NFTs, especially if you want to trade NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. So you need to go on OpenSea, click on Stats, and Rankings. You'll see all the most popular NFTs right here. So if you've heard about NFTs already, you'll know about CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and a lot of new ones here too. These are the most popular ones. They even launched a second collection which is called the Mutant Ape. It did really well too. Let me just give you an idea of how well they're doing. If you look at the Bored Ape Yacht Club, if you go on the page, you need to sort it by highest last sale. And you can see it right here. At last, this was sold for $769. And this was $740. And that's Ethereum, by the way. Right now, the price of Ethereum is $4,603.22 US dollars. And if you do the math, it's several billion dollars. That's right, I said million. Just for this JPEG. I believe that when it was minted, it was 0.10, which was months ago. So if you did buy back then, you could have bought this for like $200 because the price of Ethereum wasn't as high as it is right now. So $200 could have turned into $4 to $5 million. If you look at any of these last sales, this is 600, 550, 500 Ethereum. And let's not even get into CryptoPunks, because if you look at the floor price, there is none, which is basically the lowest someone is trying to sell it for. No one is trying to sell their CryptoPunks. All the big celebrities are already here. They own all of this. And if you look at the highest last sale, I don't think this one's right, but look at this. It's 4,200. 4,200? Let's do the math. 4,200 Ethereum into 4,600. You'll get a number. Wow, that's also in the millions. That's insane. It's insane what's happening right now, right in front of our eyes. If you don't capitalize on this, you're basically going to miss out on this opportunity. It's one of the best opportunities you can get in your life. It really is. I also want to show you an example of a project that I was involved in, because these projects are already big. But if you buy from the secondary market, it's technically a little too late. But I just want to give you a rough idea of the Mechaverse. When these minted, I believe that they were for 0.20. Don't quote me though, because I've been buying and selling so many NFTs, it's really hard to keep track. But right before the reveal or around the reveal, the floor price was around 5 to 6 Ethereum. And the one I had, I sold it for 4 Ethereum. And if you do the math, so 4 times that by 4600, $18,400. So the one I bought, it cost me about $900, give or take. And I sold it for $18,000 in a matter of hours. Not days, hours. If you can get a good NFT like this at mint, it's crazy how much you can sell it for. On secondary markets like OpenSea or other secondary sites I'm going to show you in a later video. So if this is not crazy, I don't know what is. Even if you look at all these other projects, like this one. There was 2,398 Ethereum. That comes down to about $10 million. And that's the transaction that happened just in that project alone. and this one, and this one. So all of them, it's been really crazy. So that's how much is being traded in almost all of them. Another thing I wanted to go over real quick. You might notice that the cheapest mecha you can buy is 1.09 Ethereum. That comes down to about $4,000. NFTs have this trend wherein after reveal, they tend to drop a little for a very short time. But they always end up going up, considering of course that the project is good and the artwork is good too. And the utility. So the potential is right there. It's right in front of your eyes. So if you are on the fence about NFTs, you should definitely get in right now. The facts are right in front of you. You have the big companies, you can see the numbers. In the next few videos, I'm going to show you how you can get into these projects very early, because that's where you're going to make the most amount of money. By the time it hits OpenSea, it's already too late. So the people who are able to make the most amount of money are the ones who are able to mint it early. And I'm going to explain all of these things in all of the upcoming videos. What it essentially means is that you're going to buy it for the first time, rather than buying it on a secondary market. The first time it ever gets tied to a wallet, on the blockchain, that's the first time it ever gets minted. That's basically what minting is. So there you go. The numbers are there, the facts are there, and with all of that, I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. I hope you learned something.